It was a beautiful day for anything today. Now, tomorrow's going to be comfy as well, but we're going to start to see high clouds streaming in. We're going to go partly sunny. It's going to be fairly cool for a beach day. To me, I'm not going to the beach tomorrow. We will have hours to get to the beach on Sunday, so if you're deciding between the 2 days, stay with me. I think Sunday, in parts, will be good to head down to the beach, but there is a storm chance on Sunday. You have to keep that in mind. We will be dry tomorrow. Ocean waves a little rough out there, 3 to 5, or a little big out there, I should say. Looking at rip currents, low to moderate risk, so keep that in mind as well. High tide is around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and low tide's 8 in the morning. And we've got a south wind picking up at 10 to 15 knots out there as well. The winds are going to pick up through the weekend. Before we go on here, I want to go back to the update from the National Weather Service today. So we had our first confirmed tornado the other night. Then, based on some certain radar signatures and damage reports, the National Weather Service decided to send a couple of more surveys out there this afternoon, one in Rehoboth and the other in Seekonk. In Rehoboth, they determined that it was a tornado that did go through, a low-scale EF1 tornado, and we're going to talk more about this in a second and why that was. As far as the Seekonk situation, really largely based off of the high school damage, all of those trees that were down, and in a fairly similar direction, they determined that to be damaged based on a microburst. In fact, the microburst had winds even stronger than the weaker scale EF1 tornado, 100-mile-per-hour winds with that microburst. Even though there was a certain signature that could have meant some rotation here, I guess the Weather Service is saying this is just not enough to conclude that it was a strictly tornadic event. Let's go back to Rehoboth now, and again, EF1 rating, peak winds, 90 miles per hour, just about a half-mile travel. This was a very quick tornado. It was moving very quickly. It was only on the ground for about a minute or so, width of 50 yards. The other thing, in addition to the incredible drone video that we showed you earlier of all those trees that were sort of sheared off at the top, and we had the damage report as well saying that about 10 to 12 trees lofted around 40 feet in the air. Easy to see why. It tracks perfectly with our correlation coefficient on our radar. What that does is it picks up on certain sizes of particles, typically raindrops, snowflakes, hailstones, but in a case of a tornadic event, you get all these trees lofted up and it creates this what we call debris bulb. We call it a TDS, tornadic debris signature, and again, that debris bulb because it was a very wooded area over in the Rehoboth area. Beautiful evening out there tonight. Lots of sunshine. Temperatures 60s along the shoreline, 70s further inland. Just a great day. As we look ahead in time here, we are going to see a cold front moving through here. First a warm front that brings those high clouds, then a cold front behind that. So clouds stream in overnight. We have some showers that will arrive not until overnight into Sunday morning. So again, Saturday firmly dry. Once this passes through, the sun will come out. It will turn very warm and humid. So I'd say anywhere from 9 o'clock on until about 2 or 3 o'clock will be a good beach day. But after that, we're watching this cold front move through. That could give us some gusty thunderstorms, eventually cleaning out and setting up for a nice lead up to 4th of July for sure here. Temperatures warming in the mid and even upper 80s by July 4th. But again, after what happened the other night, John, we're going to certainly have to pay close attention to the storms possible late on Sunday.